There's currently a signing blitz underway at Ibrox. The club are, of course, wasting no time in this January transfer window. The 49ers and Andrew Kavanagh putting their money where their mouth is as they really do set out to try and win this league title. And as I've said many times, it's the team that has the best January transfer window out of the three of us that are going to lift that title come May. I can assure you of that. And Rangers are doing absolutely everything in their best interest to make sure it's us who wins this January transfer window, while the other side of the city focus on, reunions and getting players back and trying to appease their supporters and try and put smiles on their faces. We're going something a little bit more different, and I like to see it, this European market, going after these kind of players that are young, but also ready for the here and now, that have a huge ceiling. I really like that they have now tried and tested these championship duds, and we're no longer looking and shopping in that market. And whilst that signing blitz is going to continue, the update from yesterday is that both bids have been accepted now. In the last video I provided you with yesterday, I said, of course, to Rumans, that bid had been accepted and he was on his way to Glasgow for a medical. That deal could be announced at any time, really. But also the other boy from Storm Graz, Chukawani, he's, of course, his bid has been accepted as well. So both of them look like they could go over the line, which would be much needed reinforcements. Now, despite the sort of signing blitz that we're currently in at this moment in time, we have been handed a huge blow, and that's what we're going to be discussing in today's video. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, please do hit the like button and hit the subscribe button for more, and let's get into it. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Rangers boss Danny Rule has confirmed midfielder Connor Barron is set to miss up to 3 months of action through injury. Now, this is a blow, really, because I think Connor Barron, since Danny Rule has come in, has been a standout performer. We've seen the evidence of that, of course, in the game against Aberdeen. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. But yeah, so a huge blow for Rangers, really, in the middle of the park. It just goes to show how well he's been playing, but out for 3 months. I really am frustrated by that news, but of course, I do wish Connor all of the best in his sort of recovery, and I hope that, of course, he can get back ahead of time. But yeah, 8 to 12 weeks is being said that he's going to be out of action for. Danny Rule also gave an update on Dujon Sterling's fitness. I said recently I love Dujon Sterling. I actually like what he's all about as a player. I think he's one of our better players in certainly that right back position. A bit of a utility man, so to speak. He picked up an injury, and whilst he is injured quite a lot, this one isn't set to be serious, and it isn't set to be out for a long time. So, yes, 2 injury updates. That, of course, Danny Rule confirming Connor Barron is out for up to 3 months, and then Dujon Sterling is injured, but should be back fairly soon. Of course, these two look like they're on their way to Ibrox at this moment in time, and we'll keep you up to date with any sort of revelations on, of course, when this story is confirmed about the 2 signings. But it's a good start. There is other names currently circulating and emerging as well as potential targets, which we will discuss when I get the sort of right sources and sort of more concrete sources. I don't really like to go with it yet until the right sources are speaking about them, but certainly these aren't going to be the only 2 players coming through the doors at Ibrox this January transfer window. In other news, Danny Rule is expected to play a decisive role in determining whether Rangers sanction any move for Jedi Gassama during the winter transfer window, amid emerging interest from abroad in the young attacker. Belgian side club Brugge have now made an inquiry regarding Gassama, with the Jupiler Pro League outfit understood to be assessing the conditions of a potential deal rather than tabling a concrete offer at this stage. Rangers only signed the 22-year-old last summer for around £2.2 million from Sheffield Wednesday, a move that was quickly followed by his reunion with Rowe after Russell Martin's dismissal. That continuity has proven important, with Gassama flourishing under the German coach and becoming one of the more reliable attacking outlets in the squad. As things stand, there is little indication that Rangers are minded to cash in so soon. Journalist Joshua Barry has played down the likelihood of an imminent exit, suggesting that while Gassama's long-term future may eventually lie elsewhere, January is not the moment for a sale. With Rangers still navigating a demanding campaign and Royal keen to maintain stability, removing a key attacking option mid-season would create an immediate problem that would also need addressing in the market. Barry believes Royal's influence is central to the discussion, and that his stance alone could effectively shut down any winter interest. Speaking to the media, he said, "I think Royal's voice would command a lot of attention in regards to a possible deal for Gassama. He would also need replacing, which makes me think it's unlikely that something happens in January, even if he's probably not a player who's not going to be at Rangers for 4 to 5 years. That assessment reflects the broader reality at the club. Gassama remains under contract until 2029, placing Rangers in a strong negotiating position and removing any pressure to sell. While it is no surprise that clubs across Europe are monitoring his progress, Rangers are under no obligation to entertain offers unless they align with both sporting and financial priorities. Reports of interest from Villarreal have also been dismissed for now, but if Gassama continues to impress in Scotland, a more intense battle for his signature could emerge in future windows. Internally, Rangers are already considering how their attacking depth evolves over time. One potential knock-on effect of Gassama's current importance is the situation of Finlay Curtis. The 19-year-old winger has only featured sparingly since his early season breakthrough and may be allowed to leave on loan in January to accelerate his development. Curtis has shown flashes of genuine quality and athleticism, but Royal has so far been cautious in granting him regular minutes. A temporary move away could prove beneficial, allowing Curtis to gain experience before returning better equipped to challenge for a consistent role. In the longer term, he is viewed as a player with a clear future at Rangers and could eventually step into a more prominent position within the squad. Should Gassama move on down the line, Curtis may well be seen as a natural successor rather than an afterthought. For now, however, the picture is relatively clear. Royal values Gassama highly, Rangers are not actively looking to sell, and any winter speculation appears premature. Interest from clubs like Club Brugge underlines the winger's growing reputation, but unless circumstances change significantly, his immediate future looks set to remain in Glasgow. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.